Hello, myself Gyas, aptitude trainer at SP Global Solution Branch, Hyderabad. Today I am just explaining an important technique of compound interest. You see here. The question is what? The difference between CI and SI. That is difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years at a rate of 5% per annum is fine. Then we have to find the value of sum, that we have to find principal. So for this type of question, if we solve this question by the basic rule, then what is basic? You know, here given compound interest minus simple interest. Compound and difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years at a rate of 5% annum is 5. So compound interest minus simple interest is given 5. Okay, and time given 2 and rate given 5. So if we apply this basic formula, so CI is y, P into 1 plus rate by 100 to the power t minus 1. This is compound interest. And simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. This equal to 5. So we have R is given 2 years and R is given 5%. R is given 5%. Time is given 2 years and we have to find P. So we can find the value of P by this basic formula. But it will take a lot of time. So we will apply the trick. What is trick for this type of question? See here. So trick is what? The difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years is PR square upon 10,000. This formula, this technique is applicable only when time is given 2 years. But so in interviews, placement exams and competitive exams, generally question are asked for 2 years or 3 years. So for 2 years, this is a basic technique. D equal to PR square upon 10,000. Now difference of CI and SI is given 5. So this is 5. Again, principal is not given, we have to find. Rate is given 5%. So this is 5 multiply 5 and divided by 10,000. Okay. So 5 2s are 10, that is 2000, and 5 4s are 40, that is 400. So P equal to what? This is 1. So P equal to 400 into 5. So 4 5s are 20. Our correct answer is 2000. So in this way, from the help of technique, we can find the value of P, that is principal, very easily in a second. But if we go for this question by this basic method, it will take a lot of time. Okay, so we have to solve this and we have to find P. So we will apply this technique. D, that is difference of compound interest and simple interest, is PR square upon 10,000. Difference is given in the question 5 and P is unknown. So P into 5 into 5 by 10,000. Our answer is 2,000. So this technique is applicable when difference, principal and rate. In these three, any two is given, then we can find third one. Suppose principal is given, rate of interest is given, then we can find difference of compound interest and simple interest with the help of this formula. Now see the second question, we are applying the same tricky rule for this question. In this question, the difference between CI SI for 2 years at a rate of 10% is 10, that and find the sum. So we will apply the same technique, that is D, difference of compound interest and simple interest equal to PR square upon 10,000. This technique is applicable only when time is 2 years. So here time is given 2 years. So we are applying the same technique. So here DPR square by 10,000, D is given 10. So this is 10. And principal we have to find. So this is P, and rate is given 10%. So this is 10 multiply 10. And again this is 10,000. So this 0 cancel and this 0 cancel. So we get P upon 10 into V upon what? That is 100. So this is 1. So P equal to what? 10 into 100. That is 1000. So by the help of this trick, we can find very easily and in a second P value of P, that is 1000 is correct answer. In the same way, if any question comes for the difference between CI, SI and time is given 2, then we will apply the same technique. After that, now we will explain the next technique for applying when time is given 3 years, because in interviews, placement exam and competitive exams, there is a question for which time period given 2 years or 3 years. So we will apply for this technique for only 2 years. Now question number third. This question third is very important. Just like we see that first second question, there was a question for difference of compound interest, simple interest for 2 years. Now the question is the difference between CI and SI for 3 years at a rate of 25% per annum is 152. Then we have to find the principal. So here difference of CI SI is given 152 for 3 years at a rate of 25%. So if we go for this question from the basic, then this is compound interest minus simple interest equal to given 152. Okay, so compound interest formula is P into 1 plus R upon 100 to the power T minus 1, and simple interest is P into R into T upon 100, and this equal to what? 152. So if we solve this question by this basic method, then we have R and we have T, or we have to find P. It takes a lot of time. So we have a different technique for this type of question when difference of compound interest and simple interest is given for 3 years. So what is the technique? See here. This is the trick. Trick is what? Difference between compound interest and simple interest for 3 years is given by PR square upon 10,000 into R by 100 plus 3. Okay. So here difference is given 152. So this is 152. P is not given. Rate is given 25%. This is 25 into 25 upon 10,000 into rate by 100. Rate is given 25. So 25 upon 100 and plus 3. So rate is given 25% per annum. So this is P into 25 into 25 upon 10,000. So this is 152 equal to. Now this is 25 into 25. So this is 25 4 ja 100. So this is 400. Now we have to decide the 25 1 ja. And this is 15, 150. So this is 16. So this is P upon 16 multiply. This is 25 1 ja, 25 4 ja. 1 by 4 plus 3. So 3 4 ja 12 and 1 13. So this will give you, that is multiply 13 by 4. So this is 152 equal to P by 16 into 13 upon 4. So P equal to what? This is 152 multiply 16 into 4 and upon this is 13. Now see the fourth question. This fourth question is also very important. What is question? If simple interest for certain sum for 2 years at 5% per annum is rupees 200. That means simple interest is given. Simple interest is given how much? Rupees 200. So simple interest is given rupees 200 and time is given 2 years. So T equal to 2 years and rate is given 5%. So rate is given 5%. Then find CI for same sum, same time period and at the same rate of interest we have to find CI. So if we solve this question by the basic rule, simple interest is given, time is given, rate is given and compound interest we have to find. You know compound interest equal to what? That is the basic formula of compound interest is what? That is compound interest equal to P into 1 plus rate by 100 to the power T minus 1. This is the basic formula. Okay. So if we apply this technique, so we have no P. So we cannot use this technique. Okay. So we have a R, we have a T, but not P. So we cannot find this compound interest with the help of this formula. So we will use the technique. What is technique? Technique is that this is the trick. Trick is that is compound interest equal to simple interest into 1 plus rate by 200. 1 plus rate by 200. So here simple interest is given 200 and 1 plus rate is given 5%. So this is 5 by 200. Okay. Now 5 4 ja 20. So this is 40. So we can solve this 200 into. Now 1 plus 1 by 40 is what? 40 plus 1. 41. 41 upon 40. And you know 45 ja. 45 ja 200. So answer is what? 5 1 ja 5, 5 4 ja 20. 205 is correct answer. So this is very tricky questions, and we can find this compound interest equal to simple interest into 1 plus R by 200. When compound interest, simple interest and R, among these three any two is given, then third we can find, but apply this formula only when time is given 2 years. Time is given 2 years. If time is not given 2 years, then we can go for the basic rule. Basic rule is simple. Simple interest is given, time is given, rate is given. So we will first find principal. Okay. So principal is what? Simple interest in 200 upon simple interest in 200 upon R into T. So we can find P. If we find P, then we find compound interest with the help of this formula. It will take a lot of time. So we will apply this tricky method. Compound interest equal to simple interest into 1 plus R by 200. This equal to, just apply the formula, 200 given simple interest and rate is also given. So our answer is 2005. Now see question number 5. This question number 5 is also very tricky questions. And what is the question? See here. If a certain sum of compound interest become double, this is given double in 5 years, then in how many years it will be 16 times at the same rate of interest? So this question is very tricky, and this type of questions are generally asked in so many interviews, placement and different competitive exams. So what will we do for this type of the question? So for this type of question, you see this is double. So when it is 16 times, then always it will be the power of this. So this is double. So this is 16 means 2 to the power 4. So when this type of questions come, it is always here double, then here that times, which will be power of 2. Here triple, then here number is that, which will be power of 3. So here double. So here given 16 times. 16 times means 2 to the power 4. So for this type of question, there is a trick. If a certain sum becomes this, then how many years? We have to find T2. So T2 equal to what? That is power into T1. Into T1. So here power is what? This is 4. And time is given, this is T1. So this T1 is given how much? 5 years. So power is 4, so that is 4 into 5. That is answer is what? 20 years. So this is very simple trick. Whenever this type of question comes for the compound interest, if the certain sum of CI become double in 5 years, then how many years it will be? 16 times at same rate of interest. Then there is a relation of these two. Okay. So if this is a double, then here times will be always power of 2. Okay. If this is a triple, then power of 3. If this is a fourth time, then power of 4. So just check how many power of 2. So this is 16. 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4. So here power is 4. So our technique is what? T2 equal to power multiply T1. So here power is 2. So that power is 4. So here 4. And time is given 5. So 4 5s are 20 years. This is very easy technique. If we go for this question by the basic, it will take a lot of time. In the same way, see the sixth question. This question is also on the basis of this technique. If a certain sum of compound interest become triple, here given sum become triple in 5 years, then how many years it will be? 27 times at the same rate of interest. So triple means 3. So here 27 means power of 3. So 3 to the power 3 is 27. So here 3 to the power 3. So now our technique is what? That is time period. T2 equal to what? That is power into T1. So in this question, power is given 3. This is the power is 3. And time period is given, T1 is given 5. So 3 into 5. So right answer is what? 5 years. Okay. So if we solve this question by a basic rule, it will take a lot of time because anything is not given. Okay. So only given that ki certain sum become triple. So if we assume the sum and then we'll solve this question, it will take a lot of time. But this trick is very beneficial. You can solve this question by taking in a very few seconds only. You have to watch what is here. If here triple, that is 3. And here 27, that is 3 to the power 3. Always there is a relation between these two. Okay. So always this is the power of this number. So this is the 3. So here power of 3 to the power 3. So second time will be power multiplied time period. So here power is this 3 and 5 given. So 15 years. So in this way you can solve all these type of question by this method. So today we solve all the 6 questions and all questions are tricky. So if you all solve all the 6 questions, certainly this type of questions are generally asked in interviews and other competitive exams. Thank you.